Hello and welcome to your practice. Let's start on your back. On your back, if you'd like to bring your hands onto your body, you're welcome to do that. Let's close our eyes. Take a deep inhale in through your nose, filling your lungs. All the way to the top, holding for just a moment, then open your mouth and let it out with a sigh. Let's do one more big inhale. A little slower, a little longer. Holding when you're absolutely full. And then let it out. And then breathe deeply. For today's practice, what I would like to do is use our practice to cultivate thrivability. To thrive within our practice gives us access to be able to thrive in all ways. How we can use our asana to assist us with that is how can you thrive within each pose using each breath. You have a physical experience within your poses. So in your experience, what would thrivability feel like? If you'd like to set your own intention for your practice, go ahead and do that now. And let's make our dedication. And let's take one more cleansing breath. On your next inhale, fill your lungs all the way up. Big, big inhale, holding. And then let it go when you're ready. Inhale, reach your arms over the head. Exhale, hug your knees into the chest. Start to engage the sound of your breath. Moving it through your body, rocking side to side, spreading your toes, rolling your ankles around. And how can your body thrive here? Is your back a little sore? If your hips are a little sore, you can take your knees wide. Whatever feels good, just take a couple more breaths. What can feel better here? Good, one more. Then extend your legs towards the ceiling. On your inhale, reach your arms over the head to lengthen the spine. As you exhale, take the arms forward, lifting your upper back off the mat. Keep the arms and chest there. Inhale, lower the legs 2 inches from the mat. Exhale, lift the legs right back up. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, take them forward. Inhale, lower your legs. Exhale, lift them up. Alternating arms and legs, use your breath. Inhale the arms over the head. Exhale, take them forward and just keep moving on your own, listening to the sound of your ujjayi, connecting it to the movement. And how can your body and practice thrive here in this very simple movement designed to warm up the core, warm up our hips, our shoulders, hip flexors, so many things. So how can we thrive here? Maybe reaching the legs a little straighter. Maybe reaching through the fingertips a little bit longer. Try not to allow your low back to lift as you lower the legs and lift them up. Let's take 2 more rounds. Still listening to your breath. Moving at the pace and rhythm of it. Last round. Then the next time you lift the legs as on an exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Start to rock and roll forward and back. And then when you're finished with these, as you come forward, cross the shins, roll over the knees, and let's take downward facing dog. And then take a few breaths. I always like to move through my down dog by bending a knee, rolling toes, ankles, maybe checking with the shoulders. Just allow this time to see how the body's experience is. You know, depending on when you practice, if you have a morning practice, the body tends to be a little tighter. If you have an afternoon or evening practice, it tends to be a little bit more open. So how is your body feeling today? And then for the next couple of breaths, how can you allow your down dog to thrive? Each one of us will have our own practice, our own experience. So what is thriving in your down dog feel like? Is it by lengthening the spine? Is it by releasing tightness that may be residual from our day? Is it opening up the back of the legs? Good. Keep having the physical experience of thriving within every single breath. Let's take one more breath here. Then on your next inhale, slowly come into plank pose. Holding plank for just 2 big breaths. Now, how can your plank thrive? Lifting with the entire front of the body. Lengthening the back body. Good. One more inhale here. Find lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming back into plank pose. This time as you exhale, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, come back up to plank. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Just one more. Inhale, plank pose, still riding your breath. Chaturanga, exhale. Big inhale, back up to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose again. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Release the toes behind you. Cobra pose, inhale. Exhale, lower. Let's take 2 more. Big inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift for cobra. Exhale, lower, tuck your toes. Inhale, back to plank. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Inhale, coming high into your feet, bend the knees, look forward. As you exhale, come to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, folding in. Inhale to stand, lift the arms, maybe look up, palms can press. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, lift the arms. Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, folding in. Big inhale to lift the chest halfway. Exhale, moving through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra, big inhale. Exhale, lift the hips to downward facing dog. And breathe. How can this round of down dog give us a little more space to thrive within? Keep allowing each breath to be that practice, even as we move through your Surya Namaskar. Inhale high into your feet, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Big inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale to stand, arms reach. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Lift the arms, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog or cobra, inhale. Exhaling to downward facing dog. And keep that breath alive. And moving with every inhale and exhale a little bit further into your down dog. What does that mean for you in your practice? By softening, by engaging, a little bit of both maybe. Inhale high into your feet, bend the knees. As you exhale, step or jump to the front. Lift the chest, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Inhale to stand, reach the arms. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold. Big inhale to lift the chest. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward dog or cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, shoulders come over the wrist. Pause here for just a couple of breaths. Now, how can you thrive here? Do the traps like to get involved? Try not to let them. Feel all the back muscles opening up. Bring the knee in a little bit closer. Then on your next inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen the spine through the right foot. Exhale, knee to the nose again. This time the right foot lowers, left hand stays. Inhale the right arm up to the ceiling. And then how can your twist thrive? Good. As you inhale, create a little bit of length in the spine by reaching the left foot back, sternum and crown forward. As you exhale, find a little bit more depth in your twist. Good. 2 more inhales here. Keep feeling something move, something thrive. 1 more inhale, open and reach to the top hand. Exhale, release the hand to the mat. Plank pose, inhale, step the foot back. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, knee to the nose, shoulders over the wrist. Pausing here for a couple of big breaths. And how can you thrive on this side? Keep breathing. Keep feeling something move. 1 last breath here. 3-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose, left foot lowers next to the hand, right hand stays. Inhale, left arm up. And then you breathe. Keep using the trick of inhale lengthening, exhale deepening. 2 more inhales. Good. 1 more, reach. Exhale, release the hand. Plank pose, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale high into your feet, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, folding forward. Chair pose, inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms up, hold here. And breathe. Good, take the arms forward, cross right arm on top of left for eagle arms, hooking the thumbs or palms. We're just working the arms. So continue to drop down into your chair and then lift the elbows up. Press the forearms away from your face. Feel the shoulder girdle, the muscles that surround the shoulder blades really just open up here. Good. What's thriving? Good. 1 more breath with this side. Then inhale to chair pose. Release the arms over the head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Just fold back in as you exhale. Inhale back to chair pose, holding here again. Good, dropping in, arms forward, left arm over right. Then what's moving? What's changing? What's thriving? Lifting the sternum. Good, last breath here. Inhale back to chair. Exhale to stand, hands to the heart. Surya B. Back in the chair pose, inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Lift the chest halfway. Exhale through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Lifting the right leg, inhale. Exhale, step the foot forward, left heel spins, warrior 1 for an inhale, come on up. Exhale down through your chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Step it forward, exhale. Back heel spins, warrior 1, strong back leg. Exhale down through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. So now that we've added a few more poses to your practice, how can they assist you in this thrivability? Each pose an opportunity, each breath a tool. So continue to have the experience of your poses thriving even as we move 1 breath per movement. Inhale high into your feet, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold it in. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale to stand, hands to the heart. Back in a chair, inhale. Folding forward, exhale. Lift the chest halfway. Exhale through chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Warrior one, inhale, rise. Exhale, lower down through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Step it forward, exhale. Warrior one, inhale. Strong legs, lengthen the spine. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale for your back bend. Exhaling to down dog. So knowing your bodies, knowing your practice, how can Surya Namaskar B assist you in how you would like it to thrive? Such a beautiful little sequence with back bend, forward fold, standing positions. So continue to allow it to move. One more beat. Inhale high into your feet, bend the knees. Exhale, step or jump. Lift the chest halfway, folding forward. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale to stand, hands to the heart. Back into chair pose, big inhale. Folding forward. Lift the chest halfway. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Back foot spins down. Warrior one for the inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Step it forward. Warrior one. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release and lower. Then your next big inhale takes you into your back bend. Exhaling to downward facing dog. And experience change. Okay, just one more breath. Then lift the right leg on an inhale. Exhale, step it forward. Left heel spins, warrior one. Inhale, come up. Then warrior two, exhale, open it up. Holding warrior two for just a few breaths. Just long enough to feel it thrive. Whatever that experience is like in your warrior two. Is it going deeper? Is it lengthening longer? Breathing fuller? Enjoying even the challenge? 2 more breaths here. 1 more. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, triangle, pull the head back, reach to the side body. Right hand lowers when the hips stop moving, left arm up, and then breathe. Then how can your triangle thrive? Lengthening the spine by pulling the tailbone back, lifting the sternum forward. Good, 2 more breaths here. 1 more. Inhale, come back to stand. Exhale, rebend for warrior two. Reverse the warrior, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step the foot forward, right heel spins, warrior one, inhale. And then warrior two, exhale. Hanging out in warrior two, seeing how it can thrive. Where do you hold on to the grip in your body? Where is the resistance to going further, to thriving? Good, last couple of breaths here. Good, one more. Straighten the left leg, inhale. Triangle, exhale. Legs are strong in your Trikonasana, especially that back leg. You want to spin the inner thigh back to help really ground that outer right foot so then you can lengthen the spine. In your standing positions, it's really the back leg that helps us with our spine. So observe the relationship between the back leg, the bandhas if you have a practice, lifting the spine a little bit longer. Last two. One more breath. Strong inhale, strong legs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, rebend for warrior two. Reverse it, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale for your up dog. Exhaling to down dog. And breathe. And keep feeling the down dog shifting, especially as we continue to add more poses onto the practice. Inhale, lift the right leg up again. Exhale, step it forward. Back foot spins, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, open up to warrior two. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, moving through triangle for half moon. Bend the right knee. Inhale, lift the back leg up. Then how can your half moon thrive? This is a very expansive pose. So how can you expand your body through the left leg, through the left arm, through the spine, through the breath? Last two. One more breath. Exhale back to warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, side angle, right hand down, left arm up. If you'd like to extend the top arm, you're welcome to do that. And you breathe. Good. Keep going in, bending a little bit deeper. Once again, the back leg. The back leg makes the spine grow. Two more breaths here. Then reverse the warrior, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Warrior one, inhale. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, moving through triangle. Gaze stays down, bend the left knee. Inhale, half moon, lift the right leg. And breathe. And thrive. Every breath, every inhale, every exhale. What's changing? Good. Last two big expansive breaths here. Thrive within the half moon. Last inhale, lift it up. Back to warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale to side angle. If you extend to the last side, do that again, taking the top arm up and over. And breathe. And thrive within each part of your breath. In this pose, in your body, in your practice. Last two. Last one, big breath. Big inhale reverses the warrior. Exhaling down through your chaturanga. Upward facing dog inhale. Downward facing dog exhale. And breathe. Good. Maybe resetting your personal intention you have for your practice. Inhale high into your feet, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold it in. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale to stand, hands to the heart center. Back in a chair, inhale. Folding forward, exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come into plank pose. Come onto the forearms and elbows, pausing in dolphin plank. And breathing. And how can you thrive? What's moving? What's changing? This is like Tadasana, so how can you lengthen your spine? Lowering the hips maybe to be the same height as the shoulders, pulling the sternum forward. Good, bringing the feet together. Spin to the outer right foot, stack the left leg, inhale, left arm up. Trying to keep the inner right palm grounding down, spinning the right bicep forward. If you'd like to take the top arm up and over, lift the top leg, you're welcome to do that. Just where is thriving experienced in your body in this hold? 2 more big breaths. Good, 1 more full breath. Inhale, take the left arm back up. Exhale, come back onto both forearms. Take a breath. Big, good sounding breath. Feet together, left side, stack the right leg. Inhale the right arm up. Grounding through the inner left hand. Spin the left bicep forward. Feel it take your shoulder blade away from the ear. Good. And then move into the same variation that you took on the last side. Keep breathing. Good. Last 2. Good. 1 more full breath. Inhale the right arm up. Come back onto both forearms. Walk your feet forward for dolphin. Good, now grounding down to lengthen the spine tall. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Good. And then come high into the ball of the left foot, lifting the hips even higher. If you want to start to play with lifting the bottom foot off the mat or giving yourself a little bit of hop, you can start to play with it. Good, just 1 more inhale with the right leg. Exhale, release the right foot down. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Holding here before we start taking it to the next place. Find your lift. Try to lift the shoulders away from the mat, and that's it. Then come high into the ball of the right foot, lifting the hips. And if you started to play with hop, go ahead and start to play with that. If you're just lifting the leg, then how can you find more reach, more extension, more thrivability? Good, couple more breaths. Breathing, lifting, reaching. Good. Release the left foot down. Walk the feet back to dolphin plank. Sternum forward, tailbone reaches towards the heels. Come back onto the hands for plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. And you breathe. Good. One more breath in down dog. Inhale, come high into your feet, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale to stand, hands to the heart. You're going to step your left foot out towards the back of your mat, squaring off. Interlace the hands behind you. Inhale, lift the chest and sternum. Exhale, folding forward. And breathing. Then how can you thrive? By maybe folding forward, by releasing the tightness in the shoulders. Good, just one more breath. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, release the hands to the hips. Inhale, lift the chest and sternum. Exhale, folding forward, hands come down to the mat. Lift the chest halfway to find length. Exhale, fold in by bending the elbows straight back. Then lengthen the spine, ground through the feet, press the upper thighs back. Then how can you thrive in this hold? Good, allowing the crown of the head to reach a little bit closer to the mat with every breath. What can move? Find that long spine by lifting the sternum towards the mat in between your feet. Good, let's take one more breath. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, hands to the hips. With a flat back, the inhale brings you up. Exhale, step or jump to the front of your mats. Inhale, lift the arms over the head. Exhale, fold forward. Lift the chest halfway, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Go ahead and come back into plank pose. Come on to the forearms and elbows again. This time releasing the knees down to the mat just to set it up nicely. Good, sternum reaches forward. Then when you're ready, tuck the toes of the feet underneath. Lift the hips. Back to dolphin. Breathe. And if you have a block at home, a block really helps with Pincha Mayurasana. So if you'd like a block, place it in between your thumbs and index finger. I'm going to give Shelly a block just in case she'd like to use it. Then inhale, lift the right leg up. Take the gaze down somewhere in between your forearms. And when you're ready, start to hop it up into Pincha Mayurasana. If you have a wall and you'd like to use it, you're welcome to use a wall. Coming up, and then how can you thrive in this beautiful and advanced inversion? Grounding down, lift the armpits up, lift the shoulders up, then squeeze the legs in, reach through them. Good, 2 more inhales this round, keep lifting and lengthening. Good, 1 more inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly come on down. Let's take a child's pose for just a couple of breaths, but while you're here, thrive within your child's pose. This is a great opportunity to just let everything relax for a moment. Not here very long. We want to keep the heat we're building. Good, 1 more breath. And go ahead and come back up onto the knees. Maybe keep the forearms down, prepping yourself for the second round of Pincha Mayurasana. When you're ready, lift the hips coming into dolphin. We're going to do the other side. So find lift, find length. Lift the left leg up, inhale. Gaze goes down. When you're ready, come on up into your Pincha Mayurasana. And breathe. How can you reach a little bit taller? Lifting everything a little higher. Keep the breath going. Only 2 more. Last one, lift. Exhale, slowly bring the feet back down to the mat. Take another child's pose. Release the knees and forehead. Allow your breath to thrive here. Big breaths. Good, just one more. Then reach the arms forward. Inhale, lift the hips, tuck the toes. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Step or jumping the legs through the arms, coming onto your back. Inhale high into your feet, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, jump it through. Come onto your back. Press the soles of the feet into the mat, prepping for your back bends. Have the feet be hip distance or wider. Make sure you can scratch the heels. Inhale, lift the hips up. We're going to take 3 back bends. So if you'd like to do 1 bridge pose and 2 urdhvas, you can. If you'd like to do 3 urdhvas or 3 bridge poses, completely up to you. What is thriving in your back bends like? And then allow each breath to find something new. If there's grip, if there's tension, how can it be relaxed? If there's weakness, how can it be engaged? Let's take 2 more breaths this round. Good. Last inhale, lift. Exhale, come on down. Take a deep inhale in through the nose. Through the mouth, let it out. Inhale, lift the hips up again for another bridge. Or if you'd like to take Urdhva Dhanurasana, go ahead and flip the palms. Coming onto the crown of your head. Organizing the hands and the arms. And then when you're ready, coming up. And then breathing. And then what's thriving in your back bend? Allow your breath to change something. 2 more this round. 1 more inhale. Exhale, come on down. Take another deep inhale in through your nose. Exhale, let it go. 1 more back bend. Inhale, come on up. If you're taking bridge poses, take the bridge. Maybe interlacing the hands underneath you. If you're going for Urdhva, come on up. Good. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Lift a little bit more. Exhale, come on down. Hug your knees into the chest. Massage the back, rocking side to side. Enjoy your breath here. Then keep the left knee hugged into the chest. Extend, or I'm sorry, reverse that. Right knee hugs in. Left leg extends. Exhale, twist it to your left. And then how can your twist thrive? By releasing tensions. Back bends can be really challenging on the back muscles. So feel them just relaxing here. 2 more breaths on this side. 1 more. Then inhale, come on up. Hug the left knee into the chest. Extend the right leg forward. Exhale, twist it over to your right. Experience movement. Allow it to thrive. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, come back up. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock it up to a seated position. Good, bring the soles of your feet together for butterfly. Lengthening the spine. When you're ready, folding in. Really feel your ground here of your sit bones. And then fold in where you can. And then how can it thrive? Good, just two more. One more. Good, inhale, come on up. Take the hands to the outer knees, draw the legs together, extend them forward. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold it in. Remembering that the intention is to thrive within the practice. And each of our bodies is going to need something else to have that experience. So be very mindful of what's going on in your body. And the reason why I bring this up again is really try not to push into your forward folds. I did that for many years in my practice, is push. And all I did was really bring tension. As long as you're experiencing movement, no matter where you are, even if you can't even touch your toes, if you're just working on lengthening your spine, what does thrivability feel like in your body, in your practice? Last breath here. Then inhale, come on up. And let's take double pigeon, crossing top ankle over bottom knee. And folding in whenever you're ready. To practice thrivability is to strengthen what it is that will take us to that place of thrive, and also release what's resisting the movement. Because we often experience in our bodies grip, tightness, tension, soreness, weakness, roundness, all these things that slow our progress. And it's the same off the mat. Whatever area of your life that you're looking to thrive in, what is resisting that? Let's take just two more breaths on this side. One more big breath. Then inhale, come on up, switch sides, other leg on top. We all step onto our mats to have something thrive, right? Whether that be our core, our spine, our minds. And to allow each pose and each breath spent in those poses to give you the physical experience of this thrivability. It's such a gift. Such a great way to practice how to thrive, to feel it, to move with it, to acknowledge the resistance, to let it go, to be okay with the discomfort. Because in order to thrive, we have to change how we do things. Let's take our last couple of big breaths here on your hip. Good. Last big breath. Go in. Then inhale, come on up. Come onto your back. Prepping yourself for Shavasana. So take as long a Shavasana as you like here. Highly recommend at least 5 minutes. If you can take 10 minutes, even better. My name is Sean. Thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy your practice. Namaste.